Normally games can take months or even years for game companies and indie devs alike to complete. Knowing this, I thought it would be a great idea to challenge myself and try and program a fully functional game in just 1 hour. Watch till the end to see how well it goes. Making a game in 1 hour. New project, gonna call it 1 hour game. Create. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is make a plane on the ground. Alright, so my idea for this game is that you play as a cube or some kind of object and you have to move left to right to avoid obstacles that are flying at you. Reason I'm doing this is because it sounds easy and I've seen very similar games before and I'm not trying to go for originality here. I'm just trying to make a game in 1 hour, so hey, I don't care if it's been done before, I'm gonna make it. Alright, we're gonna make our main character now, so I'm gonna use, I'm gonna make a sphere. And I'll give him some color so he stands out from the background. So material, color, drag it on, and change the color. I'll make them green. Alright, now we have to move our ball from side to side. So, new script, and we can start work. I began work on a simple movement script that would allow the ball to move from side to side without falling off the edge of the ground. Alright, let's see, can we move properly? Can't move too far that way, can't move too far that way. Good enough. Alright, reckon we're done with the movement. Now, next thing we gotta do. We gotta make things coming at us that are like dangerous. So, because obviously there's gotta be an obstacle to avoid here. Alright, well let's just make a script that instantiates cubes. I made a very simple script that essentially spawned a single enemy cube and made it move towards us so that we had something to dodge. That actually worked perfectly. It's coming toward the enemy object is coming towards me. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna make a script that spawns these now, pretty much. So I made a quick script that essentially just spawns these cube things in infinitely for our player to dodge. Okay, this game's so easy. I mean, the cubes spawn in, it makes me feel like I'm going forward, but it's so easy to dodge them. I mean, it needs to be way harder than this. I'm gonna make it harder. Wait, actually no. Before I make the game more difficult, I'm gonna make it so you can actually die. Like, when you hit one of these guys, you get brought to a screen that says you died. I drew up a quick death screen in the UI, and then I made it trigger when the player comes into contact with one of the red cubes. That'd be really cool if this just worked. Nice! Okay, we come up with an end screen, but hey, like, we can still move around, so I don't know how we're gonna fix that. Are we just gonna make it so you can't move? I made a quick scoring system in the top left of the game because I figured there needed to be something to work towards in the game, which didn't really exist yet, and pretty much every game has a score, so I figured I'd add one. Nice, it works. Every time you dodge one of these guys, you get a score, which is cool. The problem is you still keep getting a score, and when you die, so that sucks. Okay, we're gonna make a way to figure out if you die or not. There was a slight problem with my game. Every time you died, the game basically just kept on running and completely ignored the fact that you were dead, so I needed to fix that. First thing I did to fix this is I made it so that all the cubes that were supposed to be moving when you were alive just disappeared when you died. Bro, I got school after this. School sucks. Okay, yeah, it works, but I got school after this, and school sucks. Anyway, better get this done soon before school starts because we're at school. Yeah, I was recording this in the morning before school, which is kind of why I sound a little bit tired. But anyway, what I wanted to add in next was basically just a way for the ball to reset its position when you retrieve the level, which was pretty easy. I just made it set its position back to where it was when the game started. Nice, it works. Everything works great. Now we just gotta make it so it comes up with your score when you die, and then there's gotta be a high score function, like, that's just a necessity. I added in a high score function that saves even if you close the game, because I figured I may as well. I mean, I still had about 20 minutes left at this point, so I just added it in. Yes, it works. Alright, we're done. You know what? We have 7 minutes left, and I'm not really sure what else to add. What can we add? It only takes about 7 minutes. Alright, I might just do some texture work. For the last thing I added to my game, I just added some quick placeholder textures to everything, just to make it a little bit more interesting. Alright, there we go, that's our textures done. There's about 3.5 minutes left on my timer, so I'm just gonna get some gameplay because, you know, why not? So yeah, that was my game that I made in just 1 hour. I think I did pretty well, because the whole game was playable, and it only took me an hour to complete. I mean, I had a score and everything. Well, that's the end of the video. If you like the video, like it. If you really liked it, subscribe, and considering you're still watching, you probably liked it, so you may as well subscribe. Anyway, that's the end of the video. See you in the next one, and goodbye.